All right, everybody. Do right back. Do right there. He was talking about the nature of things. Everything got a nature. And he had made that statement when he was reasoning over there in the other church. And we're looking to do some things with this church. Because they trying to do some things for our people. Now, their reality ain't all our reality. Because everybody don't think the same. But again, see, we have to go back to the least common denominator of things and see our common ground. See, that brings me to a fact. I'm kind of getting off a little bit, but do right how to take it how it comes. Because sometimes you can't do your own thing and say it like you want to see it. Because even the Jesus said in the Bible, that I hear, that's what I speak. So a lot of times you think you're listening to Kenny Ken, you think you're listening to Do Right, but that ain't Kenny Ken or Do Right doing that. It's unusual in Kenny Ken because Kenny Ken don't know where they're coming from. If you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, you don't. But that reminds me of, well, what we were saying, somebody, Kenny Ken lost that one. But it wasn't meant for that one to come at the time. And if it meant for that to be put out, it'll be put out. And you feel it. If you don't, leave it alone. But when dealing with the issue in the statement I see it, and that question that was posed as to explain how the black woman has fallen. And we're going to go on and see, can we get on this topic and see what we can get out, what kind of affirmation we can get on it. Because most of y'all information coming from within. But I'm getting my information from out. I know it sounds strange to some folks. It sounds strange to me sometimes. That's just the way it is. In science, somebody can check this out. Now, if you don't believe, please, don't believe nothing that I say. Nobody. Because I can be wrong. I done been wrong before. And if I keep living, I'm going to be wrong about some things again. And we all are. So I'm asking y'all, don't believe me, but check these things out for yourself. Then you ain't got to be no believer. You can be a knower. Comfort by the fact that you say that you believe something, which is just an opinion. Because if you look up the word belief, it's going to take you back to opinion. What you really saying is you don't know. You just hoping so. See, you got to believe it. And then if you look at the word believe, be, lie, and at the end of a sister girl who wanted to know about how the black women have fallen, on the end of that word, be, lie, you got Eve. Be lying to Eve. But you can believe a lie. Because all of them believe somebody lie. Some of them believe our own lie. I know I believe a few of the ones I told. To be honest. So we can believe a lie. So let's kind of look in this thing on the Eve part, or the belief and the Eve and the Adam were placed in a setting that were called the Garden of Eden. See, these things ain't never been explained to folk on this level so they don't understand it. So they can't. The Bible's a living book. And too many are living in the book of the dead. Because the people who were living in that time frame ain't here no more. And so they talk about the Daniel in the lion den. Well, hell, what about the lion den they in right now? How they going to get up out of condition that they in? Is the God that the book talked about, is he going to come and rescue the 3 Hebrew boys of the day out of the fiery furnace they in? See, the book said he did it. But if you're looking at it from the people that dead now, see, and all that gonna happen. Well, is that gonna come back in the 3 Hebrew boys or today? And hopefully do right, probably gonna have to do a series on the 3 Hebrew boys so they'll know that they the damn Hebrew boys. Because they don't know they the Hebrew boys. They think they like everybody else. Because they want to be in Rome and do as the Romans do. But they get back. So the character named Eve, when they was in the garden, there was another character that showed up. But the book don't say nothing about that character being there. It just says, now the devil was more subtle than any beast of the field. But it don't say nothing about how that devil got there, who created that devil. So when you start out reading the book, if you look with a skillful eye, having your senses trained, so you can discern both good and evil. You look at the book in a different light, and you see that book was written in third person. It wasn't written in first person or second person. Here you got somebody telling you what they saw. Now let's see, do I want to see if he's right on this now? We're going to have to follow, and please don't deal with this on no emotional level or you're going to miss the point. So I'm trying to get you somewhere. But I can't get it to you in no 5 or 10 minutes. It ain't made like that. So with these videos, you don't have to deal with the whole part at the same time. You probably going to get about 40, 50, 60 minutes. Maybe about 5, 6 videos. Because sometimes that's what it takes. But I'm willing to do this free. I ain't trying to get no church and no building. I ain't trying to be no leader. I just want to reason with my people because we got some hard days coming. And somebody got to talk about them. And if we don't deal with some issues, our children and our children's children and our children's children's children will still be dealing with these issues because we're too punctified to sit down and be brothers and sisters and deal with it. And that's just how it is. So do like 10 minutes. He's going to try to close his little session out. In about 2 minutes, he got to add some few more little things in right quick. Then he's going to take a little break. And he's going to come back. And we're going to tackle this thing about how the black woman kind of don't fail. Because it's a complex issue. But the black woman, you got to be willing to listen. And not be be so emotional and listen to the concern of somebody else. Because Do Right got some things he want to show you. He can't show them all to you in this session. It's an ongoing thing. And a lot of y'all got a lot of information. And a lot of y'all know that the stuff Do Right saying is right. Then y'all need to support Do Right. Not necessarily with your money. But you can share the videos. See? You can help a sister that you see in need. Stop hating on one another. Here, all y'all bootylicious to us. Feel like you gotta compete. Y'all sisters. From the same group. But Do Right. Need to move on. And close this session out. And then we're going to come back with the part 3. And Do Right hope y'all learning and laughing. Because it's easy to learn when you can laugh. And I don't care how you're laughing at me or what you're laughing at me about. As long as I know I got your ass laughing, you're listening, and you're going to learn something. All right, Do Right out of here.